ladies and gents, welcome to whatever the fuck tonight is gonna be. Listen to those swanky fucking cyberpunk tunes. You know what really sucks about the Deus Ex Human Revolution soundtrack? Except it being like one of the best fucking pieces of cyberpunk music out there. There's a tune on it called Detroit City Ambient Part 1. And there's no Part 2. There's Singapore Ambient Part 2, but no Detroit City Ambient Part 2. The other question, of course, is where the fuck is Singapore Ambient Part 1? You never get those. And it's only like 25 tracks. Of course, they have the less than official soundtrack, but that don't fucking help. Also, here's my fucking face in glorious piss vision. Oh. I feel like the piss filter's like progressively getting worse. I don't like it. Maybe it's because it's bigger now. And I'm looking at it different. And it's not the exact right shade. Oh, put guitars in anything and I'm fucking sold. I just filthied myself by dropping trips on me. I should stop. There's so much cat hair on everything that I'm probably eating now. It reminds me of something, I don't know what. It's like a weird Depeche Mode-ish mix. It's not exactly. Kind of like an Ultra album tune. Kind of abruptly had to cut it because this music kicked in. I'll be completely fucking honest with you. I didn't feel like playing this. I've been progressively getting angrier and angrier with video games again. To the point where I booted up DMC5 for about 37-ish minutes. Just to remind myself what a fucking video game felt like. And then I proceeded to listen to almost every single piece of JoJo and Yakuza music that was available to me for the last 2 hours. Just to hype myself up. Just feel that sensation that punching someone can turn them into a liquid. Ah, what are you staring at? Get the fuck out of here. Of course he's not, because he can't hit me. What are you two fucking staring at? Am I interrupting something? Like an AI script? Sure am.
I get so lost down here. Every time I come down from the upper city. I mean, the streets are well marked and all, but the Chinese names confuse the heck out of me.
That's racist. Oh, so that was my last chip. I'm angry now. And I've decided, because, you know, I was going on a spiel about how angry this game is making me. I've decided that I don't need to engage with it on that, like, stupid, hyper-focused level of, like, oh, I'm gonna complete everything. I'm gonna, you know, make everything happen on screen, and then I'm never gonna have to play this game again. I'm just gonna try and get through it without feeling compelled to have to, 100% it. Because I feel like that's playing a massive fucking joke on my ability to sustain life. Because I can't play video games again, because I'm playing them like 100% the first time, and then there's nothing to come back to. Now, of course, the first time takes about 150 hours, which is good enough, but I could probably make that a little bit longer if I just let some stuff slide and not be as curious. I don't know if that makes any sense.
I think bringing in Bell Tower to police the city is a great thing for Shanghai.
How'd I ever
Sure,
get
some of those
stuck
corrupt
here?
officials in the Chinese
Hey,
bureaucracy
you
have
speak
to
American?
relax these days.
America's not a language.
Have some
I've seen him look
sympathy
the other
for a
way lots of
stranger
times,
in a
quietly sitting
strange
down
land.
crying. And don't
I
get
just
me
need a
started
little
about
to
the work
tide
they
me
do for
over.
TYM. I know
Show
you're
some
right.
generosity.
I don't know.
I just need a little to tide me over.
I mean, I actually can't give you anything, so, unless you start having NPC dialogue that compels me to. All these stalls are like
They said the bio.
understaffed terribly.
Bye-bye.
Let's see if I remember how to hack. Sure do.
Access granted.
Good. Okay, that just gives us more access. I have this weird head pain. I don't know what it is. But usually if I squeeze the back of my head, it fixes it for a bit. I feel like it's my hair pulling on my scalp or something. I've been having problems with the old noggin.
Like locked down. Nobody knows
I need
why.
to get something in my apartment. I don't.
Sorry, pal. No one's allowed in right now.
I need to get something in my apartment. I don't care what kind of operation is going on. Now let me
Okay.
in immediately.
Oh, what a convenient ladder. That sure will be helpful. Like that's also a thing that kind of bugs me. How transparent all the solutions seem to be.
If they ignore you, start shooting. Can't risk
Access granted.
It was about the same. Oh look. One way in. Let's try down first. It's a praxis. And nothing else. Let me just check something real quick. Alright, sorry about that. Ah. Wanted to see if I can deal with it. It's a very weird pain. I think it's kind of some infection. It's not pleasant at all. There's a thing there. So you sure can get up there. Okay. Got both. Hmm. Apparently a hacker.
Access granted.
There we go. They're gonna want me to,
Get word to Pritchard, Malik. The hacker who's been attacking us goes by the handle Windmill. Real name's Ari Van Bruggen. Bell Tower's been brought in to arrest him.
Arrest or get rid of?
Either way, he found out someone was gunning for him and took off. We need to find him.
There's a nightclub near where I dropped you called the Hive. It's notorious in black market circles. If this Dutchman is running, his first stop will be there.
I'll have a chat with the owner.
Yep. There we go. And now we need to get into the Hive, eh? Could pay a fine of
Jensen,
1,000.
figured you might want a heads up before you stroll into the Hive. The owner's name is Tong Si Hung, Tong being his last name. Rumor is, he's tied to the Triads.
China's organized crime lords. How wonderful. Anyone else want a piece of this pie?
How did I get here? I got here up via ladder. Now I just need to get to the Hive. Not via here, apparently.
Access granted.
This is where TYM and the other bloodthirsty corporations put their plant workers after all their ball-busting shit.
Revolver ammo.
While the big wigs in the upper are playing mahjong in their mansions, ordering concubines and eating sushi or whatever they do over there, they're workers, or slaves, if you will.
Not great. Should keep this open, just so I know I've been here. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of surprised I've actually managed to give myself nerve damage somehow.
Access granted.
Hi, don't mind me. I hacked into your house. You don't mind.
Access granted.
Military facility. What? The military are using technology for the purpose of creating instruments of war and tyranny?
Never happened.
Kidding me? Sorry to break into the gullible little pawns out there, but they've been working on this since
Oh, you're terrified now? Don't be. I've visual newsletter.
You know that Bell Tower patrols the streets of Shanghai and have essentially more power than the police. In fact, every CEO on the planet has specially augmented security teams to protect themselves from people.
Hi, are you visiting Heng Sha or are you a loyal Tai Younger?
Of course I... What does it look like? Let's head to the hive.
That's professional work you've got there. Are you a guinea pig? A veteran? Shit. Compared to you, my job looks homemade.
Are you walking the streets of Lower City alone, my friend? Even those military-class augments won't save you if you're not careful.
Military class, okay. Good to know. Level 2 security, sure. I'll open it right up.
This is not the place for you. Get out, Lao Wai. Keep running, Lao Wai. This is your final warning. Leave!
Access granted.
Who are you?
He's trying to kill me!
Keep running, Lao Wai.
You can't escape!
I saw that! Ah! 你出来！
He's got a gun!
Sure I do. Explosive ammo. Thank God not a single erroneous shot came in contact with those. Would have blown us sky high. Should probably invest in double takedown. Hey, how's this going? Alright. Hive's over there. Alright, how do we get into this fucking building? Oh wow, look at you. Aren't you lucky? Alright. Oh, this looks promising. That's a backdoor into the fucking hive, alright? Tong Su Hung. Hey, buddy. You camping outside the woman's bathroom? What a perv. Should remember that's the woman's. Security 4.
Shit, it's gone. My pocket secretary.
I heard him. Something about a pocket secretary. It's kind of hard to figure out where the sound's coming from when it's not in English.
You work here?
Yeah, you could say that.
Good. I need to see your boss.
Really? Well, I'm sorry, Guilo. Mr. Tong Zihong sees no one today.
Look, I didn't come halfway around the world to take no for an answer. Do us both a favor and tell me where he is.
Or what? You get mad and tear down a few walls with those enhancements of yours? This place isn't named the Hive for nothing. It's got plenty of worker bees come out of the paneling to stop you. What is it you think Mr. Tong do for you anyway?
I'm looking for someone. A cybersecurity specialist named Ari Van Bruggen.
Oh, I can press him on Alpha already.
Never heard of him. What'd he do? Steal your girl? Owe you money?
He had a job go bad, and now he's on the run from the people who hired him. But you knew that already, because a man like Mr. Tong doesn't hire idiots. And this is the first place people like Van Bruggen come when they need help. So stop wasting my time and take me to Tong.
You've got it backward, boy. You're wasting my time. Van Bruggen is minor league player. Tong knows who he is. He just don't care. He's got bigger things to worry about.
Insist.
Damn right. Van Bruggen had a whole team from Bell Tower waiting for him in his apartment. You obviously have no idea how deep this goes, so get out of the way and let me see Tong before I stop asking nice.
Taking the non-subtle way, are we? Fine. If you must know, Tong is watching the Van Bruggen situation very carefully. And that's more information than you deserve. Now it's time you were leaving. Go back to your own country. There's nothing for you here.
He moved up though. Pease him.
You see that bodyguard over there? If you're gonna play tricks on the Guilo, you gotta train your people better. Everything about him is shouting out who you really are, Mr. Tong. Now how about we go someplace private? Unless you want everyone in the club to know what you're hiding.
Fine. Fine.
Press that nerve,
I'll meet you in my office, downstairs in the basement. The boys will let you through.
Hoo-hoo. Hello. What a fucking joy, innit? Where's that thing where you can see through walls? Cloaking system's fine. See through walls. Alright, I need 2 points. 2 points it is. Getting things done. Wants to see me in the basement. Now I just gotta get there. You let me in? Good. That was the level 4 security door. Nothing in the freezer that's any interest to me. 5. Jeez. Big ass security is what I'm calling that.
You look like a tough guy. Just remember, plenty of tough guys here.
Oh, I'm tougher. Little nuke virus here and there. A little cheeky rate of fire upgrade. This guy awake or dead? Got someone killed, eh? Combine. Wasn't there a second opportunity to go out? Must be imagining. I might feel tempted to go and see their room again. Okay. See what you got. We're talking in private, from the looks of it.
So, we got some privacy now. How about you tell me who you work for? Then I decide what I tell you about Van Bruggen.
Does the name Seraph Industries ring any bells?
Seraph Industries? Isn't that American company stole all the headlines a while back? You're still in business?
Why wouldn't we be?
Check the news. Biotech corporations seem to be failing a lot these days, especially the ones who are making enhancements. Van Bruggen's in the Alice Garden pods. Capsule 301. Place is a rat hole, but it's useful sometimes. Make sure you leave him in the same shape you find him.
And if I don't?
Your call. But those implants of yours might look even more special on somebody else.
Okay. We're going back to those pods I was looking around. Nothing interesting about
Malik,
him.
you were right. Tong is helping Van Bruggen. He stashed him in the Alice Garden pods.
Thought as much. A hacker who knows his way around corporate firewalls would make a valuable asset for the triads. I'm at the pods myself, Jensen. Want me to run interference?
No, don't put yourself at risk. I'm heading there now.
They say the hive serves.
What can I get you?
Looks like Tong's running a nice operation here.
You for hire? Because a suspicious man might not appreciate you asking.
A suspicious man might also wonder what kind of job gets handed off to strangers. But all right, I'll bite. What are you offering?
I got a problem I need solving. Trouble is, none of my usual guys are available. And this problem? It involves a woman. Someone who owes Tong Operation here some money. Getting it out of her is proving to be difficult. It's a dirty job, but it pays well. You interested?
Tell me more. I'm listening.
That's what I like to hear. This woman, Jaya, she's a broker. Highly competitive field in Hengsha. But without the right skills, her business wasn't doing so well. So, we helped her out. Gave her a nice social enhancement upgrade chip so she could understand her clients' needs. Now, it's time to pay us what's due, but she says she won't.
So basically you want me to be your collector?
Yes, but it's not as simple as that. The girl's gone into hiding and thinks we won't find her. But she also took her phone and computer along to keep her business alive.
Not very smart. Assuming you've got the equipment to track those.
We don't exactly. But we know someone who does, and that's where you come in. Bow Tower set up a surveillance network around town, a series of relay antennas. I need you to hack them. 3 relays should be enough for us to access the database and triangulate Jaya's position.
Then I go get your money.
Exactly. The first relay is on the rooftop of a 4-story building in the Yuzhou district. I assume you've got an info link and Wayfinder package in those fancy OGs of yours? I'll upload the coordinates and then contact you once you've hacked in.
Okay, good enough.
You didn't hear anything like. And stay away from the basement unless you have Mr. Tong's permission.
Already was there.
So I see this guy laying on the ground in the alley, all beat up and shit, with blood pouring out of his shoulder. The harvester must have yanked his cyber up right out of his socket.
Damn. Yeah, cool.
That's right, bell tower. They're the
Nice. Those custom jobs. You sure ain't see who I am. They mostly make knockoff crap.
In seconds because my dad
Take what you can
works
get
with
though, right?
Wow, that's
朋友
cool.
你看起来不像是这儿的人，在下城区。
Yeah, I ain't hacking right in front of those people. Let's see how the front fucking bouncer deals with us now. He still feels like tempting me.
You wanna think real hard about trying that again.
Maybe another time.
Alright, your business. You come back and see me if you
Doesn't give a goddamn shit, is why he does. Let's go hack some antenna. Okay.
They said the biomod industry made Hansa what it is today.
I was feeling lucky. Guess it didn't pay off. Yeah, there's definitely stuff there. Yeah. Not gonna work that way, eh? I think I can probably stack some boxes. Need one more? Apparently. Yeah, I guess I need one of those jumping logs, which I don't have, of course. Tried my damnedest. Level 1 secure.
Access granted.
$400 credits. Not terrible. Okay, this district ain't great. We did get some money, and I guess that's a Praxis kit over there. So we know where that is. Eventually. There we go. $30 meters in that direction. Right next off to where we put out a hit.
Good job, Lao Wei. I see you found the first relay. Now hack it and turn off its security protocols.
Ooh, there's 3 of them.
Access granted.
1 down, 2 to go, my friend.
We're already friends, eh? Same deal. Okay, that bought me a couple of seconds.
Access granted.
Good. Second relay is down. Only 1 remaining.
So have to see. Well, this is place.
Hello? I heard you.
Still hostile. Good to know. Spam it. Try to reach for 2.
Access granted.
There we go.
Excellent work. I'm starting the triangulation now. Should have a location very soon.
Because by very soon he means it's gonna take time.
I've got it.
Good on you.
Jaya is hiding in an apartment building called the Hengsha Court Gardens in the Yuzhou district. I'm sending you her coordinates. Get over there and get us the money she owes.
Where are we going? 53 meters in that rough direction. Push She's right over there. I wish I had that log that lets me just go down. How do we pull this off? It's not just that the apartment is fuck all.
Stop right there. Come out.
Oh yeah, I can't do that. I tried seeing if there's a ledge. It's good that I can turn invisible and all. Let's get rid of some excess personnel. Okay. Nothing useful on you. It's not too late, you don't know where I am. Oh, they do. Oh, they so do.
I'll find you.
Okay. None of them seem to be terribly interested. Now they're just alarmed, as one would hope. Took a while. Oh, is it really this place? I know how to get out of here. Hey girl. About to make you invest. Right after you ransack your entire house. Who the
Who are you? Another one of Tong's thugs? Well, get out! I told him I won't pay another credit.
What's with the, nothing personnel?
It's nothing personal, lady. I'm just here for the money. Give it over and I go.
Sure, it's nothing personal to you, but it is my money you're stealing.
Stealing? They got you the augmentation you needed, and they expect you to pay for it. Not the most charitable thing to do, but I would hardly call it stealing.
Are you really that gullible? Tong doesn't run a buy now, pay later operation. It's more like a buy now, pay forever. Listen, I just started as a broker. Most other brokers come from rich families. They paid for augments that give them an incredible edge in the business. There's no way I could afford anything like that through legal channels.
So you cut a deal with a crime syndicate.
I didn't study this hard to end up with nothing. Once I made enough money, I offered to pay for the aug. But no, what they want is part of my monthly profits. They say they're entitled to it since it's their upgraded enhancement chip that helped me make that money.
Well, got a point.
Listen, maybe I can speak to one of Tong's men. Try and get you off the hook.
You would do that? I thought you were just another one of his mindless thugs. It's hard to properly express what this could mean for me.
Don't thank me yet. I can't guarantee they'll listen, but I'll try.
Yeah. And, you know, as they said, her business would have failed if she didn't get that. So, you don't have a business, as far as I'm fucking concerned. Oh, I'll try and help her get off the hook. Alright. So that's her, right? I think so. I'm putting my fucking neck here on the line.
这是我唯一可以肯定的。
She better be fucking thankful. And give me a fucking percent for guaranteeing her fucking business stays afloat. Just getting started with being a broker, my ass. I've watched enough Dragon's Den to know that that's not how investment works. And her evaluation is probably higher than it's supposed to be. There's the hive. Get in via the woman's toilets again, cause I ain't sure paying 1,000 fucking bucks to that guy. That's for sure. We also have, I think, enough to buy a couple of praxis kits.
You got a favorite poison?
Hey, about that job?
You found Jaya yet? You need to get back the money she owes us.
What's it gonna take for you to leave Jaya alone for good?
I don't understand. Didn't you get the money?
I know about the Shylock scam you're running. Get her the augment she wants and then bleed her with monthly payments for the rest of her life. I want to know what it's gonna take for you to leave her alone for good.
A cyborg with a heart of gold, are we? Tell you what, Guilo. You give me a year's worth of payments and she's free.
That's a fucking Praxis kit he wants.
You're a real scumbag. Forget it.
Harsh words like these might hurt my feelings. Now, go cry somewhere else.
I'm not paying that. As good as I am, Praxis kits ain't cheap. It's kind of a dog-eat-dog situation here. I love how that he's the only single fucking cunt.
What can I get you?
Hey, about that job?
You found Jaya yet?
Like you said, this is a nasty bit of work. What's in it for me?
You seem like a tech-savvy type. I can get you a nice little Praxis kit. Something you won't regret.
5,000. Maybe buys me a Praxis kit. I don't know if he's gonna give me the fucking Praxis kit if I pay him off. That sounds like a stupid fucking thing to do. Oh.
I want to help.
Like I said.
You're a real scum.
Can I melt him after I pay him? I can't. Can't kill him. Ah, it's a fucking bummer, this one. I'm half tempted to go and tell her to fuck off. Got 9.8. Which is almost just enough for 2 Praxis. And the way I'm seeing this game, there's no way to go about this differently, eh? Because if I could, I'd dig up some dirt on this motherfucker. God, that fucking bites. Am I gonna bite the bullet? I don't want to give him money. What would it take to go out guns blazing in this? I just want to... That missed, mind you, because he shows up as a fucking ally. You know what? I think as long as he keeps that praxis
What can
kit
I
in
get
his
you?
inventory.
Hey, about that.
You found.
I want to help.
Like
You're too kind a man. A fine specimen of humanity. Here's your money. Now you better leave her alone.
Don't make threats you can't enforce. But yes, she's off the hook. Here's the praxis kit we promised you. It's top-notch, so have fun.
Oh, I get the praxis kit as well. So it's completely fine. Don't even need to knock him out. Unless...
I don't like this. I must stay alert.
As long as the lit goes down in a bit, I'm golden and I get to keep my 500 bucks. That's fantastic. Oh, if that isn't an immersive sim moment for you. Now I can buy that augmentation. Lets me see through walls.
I don't like this. I must stay alert.
Now I just need to get to the women's toilet. Let's go. Oh, that was a Deus Ex moment, alright. Fuck yeah. I left with the praxis kit, the quest complete, and my money. And all it took was knocking some guy cold. It's fucking business. Oh, that made me happy. That washed away most of this game's sins.
Was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention.
How much have we got? 9.8.
Initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species
And the
stepped
limb
up to
clinic's
make
over
things
here.
better. Our best chance of doing this is to
Let's get 200 out of something. Because we need that much to get the 2 Praxis kits that are available there. And we should also consider what we will be buying with them. Icarus landing doesn't seem horrible. Leg upgrade. Also, it doesn't feel horrible. The initial investment sucks a bit. Seconds per energy cell. It's almost double.
High ocean temperatures through a combination of iron seeding and geothermal management.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow. But
Oh yeah, I'm going to the pod. I forgot. Let's see where that's gonna tell us to go.
if you would like to hear more
Pods
of my
are ahead.
log on to www.picusweb.com.
Didn't we knock out a couple of dudes? Like right next? Okay. Garden pods. There we go. I'm surprised he gave me the Praxis after it. Like, considering that I'm paying him. And he doesn't need to pay me back, because I didn't actually do him any service. He basically made 0 money off that.
Jensen, I was on my way out.
What are you doing here, Malik? I told you I got this one.
I know. I didn't do anything. Trust me. Van Bruggen's all yours.
Fucking
Hang on
lying.
a second. Something's wrong. What is it? Why are you here?
It's nothing. I mean, can't a girl have secrets?
No, she can't.
Malik,
Jensen, if you even think of using that Casey mod on me, I will hit you.
I wouldn't dream of it. I'm just concerned, that's all.
Fine, since you're so damn curious. Years ago, I used to live here, remember? My friend, my best friend, Evelyn. She was like a sister to me. Made living here fun. But then there was an accident. She's dead.
I'm sorry, Malik.
Wait, Jensen, let me finish. I thought I was okay with it, but I know she didn't just die. She was killed. Murdered. Her damn scumbag boyfriend did it. I know he did. I knew he was trouble right from the start, but she just wouldn't listen to me.
Malik, easy. If your friend was murdered, the police would have suspected something. They would have investigated.
That's just it. There was no investigation. They said she fell down a flight of stairs like it was some kind of freak accident. But her wounds, the way she died, they don't add up. It's right here in the damn blood spatter analysis.
Blood spatter? You've seen the police report?
Yes. A friend left a copy of it in a pod here for me to pick up. Listen, I know it sounds crazy, but I think there's been a cover-up. I just have to prove it. If I could get my hands on the autopsy report, the one that never surfaced, I know I'd get the truth. Except...
Why do I suspect I'm about to get dragged into something?
Look, Jensen, I'm sorry. I know Van Bruggen is the priority here, and I told you it was my business and I could take care of it. It's just... The more I think about it, the more I realize I'm in over my head. I'm just a pilot. I'm not a damn cop. But I need to know the truth.
This autopsy report. Once you got your hands on it, what were you planning on doing next?
I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm a pilot, not a cop. But I felt I had to do something while I had the chance. Maybe once you get the report and we know what it says, we can improvise.
Oh, that's good, isn't it?
You said you've seen the police report. Who gave it to you?
An old friend who was also a good friend of Evelyn's. He used to work for the Shanghai PD. He left a copy of it along with a few other things concerning Evelyn in a pod here for me to look at. He also left some instructions on how to contact someone at Lim for the autopsy report he's convinced was intentionally buried.
Why would Lim have anything to do with Evelyn's autopsy report?
Well, if you haven't noticed, the Chinese government has been outsourcing branches of its public services for years. Bell Tower polices the streets, and nowadays Lim does more than just cosmetic surgery. They're often contracted for special cases like Evelyn's.
And what made Evelyn's case so special, you think?
Her boyfriend, Lee. He was at the scene. He had Evelyn's blood on him and tested positive for alcohol and drugs in his system. With his rap sheet, it wasn't looking good for him. But his family, they're on a lot of boards with deep pockets and a lot of reach. They wouldn't suffer the embarrassment of having their son indicted on a suspected murder charge.
I mean, it is fucking Shanghai. You know where we are, right?
Why do you suspect
Some
Evelyn's
things don't
boyfriend had
change.
something to do with her death?
Because he was poisoned, right from the start. Born into money and influence, but never once assuming responsibility for anything. I don't think he's worked an honest day in his life.
So he was a wealthy, pig-headed asshole. If that was reason enough to accuse someone of murder, half the world would be in the pen.
No, there's more to it than that. He's known for violent outbursts, domestic altercations. He nearly killed a kid over some stupid gambling feud. The problem is, his family made him untouchable, even to the police.
And Evelyn was okay with all of this?
She always tried to see the good in people, give him the benefit of the doubt. You could say that's just being naive or even stupid, but I think she was just innocent.
I hate how the UI never really hides when you've got the mod. I mean, it's fine because it's useful, but it hasn't shown a bip in like the last half an hour of those conversations.
Tell me about Evelyn.
She was beautiful, carefree, loved to have a good time. I met her during my internship for a private transportation and logistics firm here in Shanghai. She was a great pilot too, knew how to feel the currents, to push the bird just so. Too bad her talents for reading the wind didn't translate to reading guys.
I think I'm reading ahead a little bit
She was
faster on
always
this
getting into
fucking
trouble
page.
with the wrong crowds. And it always had to do with some
I don't know,
boy.
it doesn't sound completely
She
natural.
knew I didn't like him. Her boyfriend at the time, Lee, it drove a wedge between us, and when we parted ways, it wasn't amicable.
I understand.
She was a good girl, Jensen. She deserved better.
Alright, I'll do it for you.
Okay, I'll help. What do you need me to do?
My lead, he works for Lim. He's a systems technician who apparently has access to their entire database. He's willing to hand over a copy of Evelyn's autopsy report.
So you want me to meet him and get the report? Is that it?
Yes, but he'll only respond to a certain phrase. Death and life have their determined appointments. To which he'll reply, riches and honors depend upon heaven.
Christ, Malik, this is starting to sound like something out of a bad spy movie.
I know. He's just trying to protect himself. I didn't pick the damn quote. So just play along and remember the line, okay? You'll find him inside the lobby of the Lower Hengsha Lim Clinic.
Does this guy have a name?
None that I know of. But he apparently goes by the handle Anonymous X.
Oh,
I
now we know that guy.
Anonymous X. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, before I forget, everything concerning Evelyn's incident, newspaper articles, the police report, Lim details, it's all inside pod 009 here in the hotel. You should read over everything if you can.
Pod 9. Got it.
I need to go. Contact me with any updates and... Thank you. I really appreciate this, Jensen.
Sure you do. I'm checking pod 9, you can't fucking stop me. Shanghai Justice.
Will we be able to see the truth for ourselves?
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with you, Daryl, log on
Okay.
to www.picusweb.com. This is Eliza Cassell.
What was it? Death and life have their appointment? It doesn't say. I'll probably be asked, and you know how that'll go. The Deus Ex 1 music. I love that. Some cheeky shit. Let's check this out. Okay, that's a police report. Contact has agreed to meet you tonight. Small window of opportunity, but how long would remain open for us? The only thing to have to go on. Hopefully we can trust him. Was the biggest piece of this puzzle. Sorry I can't be more help. As much as it pains me to see Lee walk, my hands are tied. If my supervisors find out I've been talking about this, they'd have my badge. Copy of the police report filed on the night of the incident. Original transcript practically gutted by ID. The autopsy report should fill in the blanks. You owe me a pocket secretary. 23-year-old Caucasian female, dead on arrival from possible fall downstairs. Only witness is boyfriend who was found at the scene. Severe head trauma, cranial lacerations, internal bleeding, swelling, likely cause of death. Suspects Lee Hong. Non-citation needed at approximately the personnel from the police force. LH. Lower something. Responded to a distress call from suspect 209, Lee Hong. Upon arrival at the scene, the responding officer witnessed a victim, Evelyn Carmichael, on the ground near citation needed to see transcript. The victim was unresponsive. First response EMT unit on scene pronounced victim deceased at approximately 02. The victim was transported to see something for further evaluation and possible treatment. Suspect wearing a shirt covered in what appeared to be victim's blood was questioned by responding officer Sergeant Margie. Suspect was visibly distressed, claiming a victim had been drinking prior to the incident and had fallen. Suspect was tested, confirming suspicions of intoxication. Suspect was then detained and transported. Further questioning after MT unit cleared him for release. Suspect later claimed incident occurred moments before call to LHPF emergency roughly between 23:40 and 23:45. Further screening and urinalysis revealed narcotics element EXT9 in suspect system. Suspect remained in custody until see a report before being released. Forensic evidence at the scene turned up inconclusive data to support suspect claim. Blood splatter analysis concluded that the blood cast-off patterns matched those of a fall. There was no evidence of a low to medium velocity impact splattered to match victim's wound, probably cause of death, blunt force head trauma, and intracranial hemorrhaging. Possible investigations into the case is suspended until post-mortem evaluation and autopsy is concluded. Pending further evidence, Lieutenant Yan. Suspect is clear of prosecution, formal charges or otherwise, by order of attorney. And this is the news coverage. Gotta love that.
Was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention.
Got that Lieutenant Maggie, eh? Guess we'll have to possibly have a word with him. It's all covered up in hundreds and hundreds of reports just to make it easy. Okay, we want to go to the limb clinic. says forward. What a useful sign. Thank you.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things...
Oh, that's the news broadcast.
Can't you see I'm busy? Go bother someone else.
Death and taxes.
Death and life have their determined appointments.
What? Oh, and riches and honors depend upon heaven. Very good.
Right, what now?
Shh. They have eyes and ears everywhere. Meet me outside the clinic. Turn left from the front and go down the stairs. I'll be waiting at the corner.
Is it supposed to look like a fucking 4chan user? Fucking QAnon? Sure. They all wear hats that say where they use. Left from the clinic.
It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that I may have to...
There he is.
Over here! Come on now! I'm relieved to know they sent a professional, at least.
That makes two of us.
Right. Well, you're not exactly what I was expecting. I was told I would be meeting a girl. How do I know you're not an imposter or some sort of double agent? Don't think I don't know this could all just be an elaborate trap to set me up.
Look, no offense, Mr. X, or whatever your name is, but I really don't have time for this. So if you could simply just give me what I came for, I'll be on my way.
Yes, yes. I have it right here. Evelyn Carmichael's autopsy report. Here, take it.
Thank you.
I trust you will put this information to good use, because accountability and justice is at an all-time low, I'm afraid. It pains me to see this once great city, which stood as a bastion for reform and progress against our oppressive communist origins, succumb to the trappings of corporate bureaucracy and petty corruption. Corruption so often typical of your Western governments.
Whatever you say. Now, if you don't mind, I really must be going.
Well, there is still the matter of my payment. 1,000 credits was the agreed-upon price, I believe. Isn't that right?
We didn't say nothing about payments.
A little piece of advice. When attempting to extort money from someone, don't give them what they want before trying to rip them off.
What? What? You mean you aren't going to pay? But I risked everything to get you that file.
Chalk it up to a learning experience and move on.
You scoundrel! You will regret this someday. You just mock my words.
See you later, X.
Oh, he's gonna get 4chan on me. Shit. I'm about to be tactically nuked.
And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make the...
Okay, we just got an autopsy report, right? Mental note after extraction, remove all traces. All that is necessary for the triumph of evil is the good man do nothing. X. Oh, he likes his quote, doesn't he? Smash the state, Chan. .net. That's the password in Deus Ex 1. Cerebral agencies, scalp contusion. How do you even read that in this language? Contusion? Contusion. I guess? Fine. Linear pattern of lacerations on right side of skull, linear pattern of laceration on right. Cerebral hemisphere. Subarachnoid and subdural hemorrhage. Small contusion. Contusions? Tips of temporal lobes. Temporal lobes is here. Tip of temporal lobe. I don't even know where it is. Abrasion on left cheek, abrasion contusion. Posterior left shoulder. Abrasions of right lower back and posterior right lower leg. Toxicology studies, blood ethanol, undetected. No drugs. Pathologic correlations. Clinico-pathologic. Cause of death, 23-year-old female is asphyxia by seizure associated with craniocerebral trauma and intracranial hemorrhaging. Addendum. Quantitative blood test revealed a high level of HCG, human chronic quantitropin, in the subject's bloodstream, a hormone produced during the early stages of pregnancy. Further examination confirmed the presence of first trimester fetal development. Oh, he killed her because she was pregnant.
Malik, I just got the autopsy report. No drugs or alcohol in Evelyn's system. And her estimated time of death doesn't fit Lee's story. She did die from a head wound, but not one that matches the evidence found at the scene.
I knew it. It couldn't have been just an accident.
There's more. Evelyn was pregnant. Malik?
I'm here. We can't let him get away with this, Jensen. He's guilty. He has to be. Can you go to his apartment?
And do what?
Get proof. Get something. I'm sending you the coordinates. Contact me again when you're there.
And he just goes along with this, does he?
It doesn't happen often, folks.
Jensen, you moron. I will not be caught alone. Where's this apartment again? Yozhao district. Yeah, this is where we need to be, I think. I can actually walk around in this place. Good. Good to know. Yeah, that's that. Keep getting lost in this goddamn place. So there-ish. Give us some stairs, eh? The fuck do you get up there? Like this? Level 3 security, good thing I got it.
Access granted.
Oh, really? Couldn't get the second one. Got my 200 credits though. Which is good enough. Look around his apartment.
Malik, I'm inside Lee's apartment. Doesn't look like anyone's home.
Damn. Okay, look. Lee isn't smart enough to properly cover his tracks, so look around. Maybe you can find something suspicious.
Hey, Lee, baby. Can't wait to see you tonight. But I'm stuck at work. I know, I'm sorry. I'll pick it up to you, baby. I promise. I'll meet you at the Hive, okay? Just don't get a party started without me. I want you all to myself tonight.
The Hive? I should have guessed Lee would be there. It's pretty much a second home for him.
Wait a minute, you heard that?
Sorry, Jensen. I don't like invading your privacy like this, but it's important. Plus, this gives me an idea. When you're done looking around Lee's apartment, head to the Hive. Contact me when you're there.
I'll keep looking. I'm sure there's more here.
Turn on the sink.
Access granted.
Thank you. Liberty in mind and body. Cues then limb. Random walk LTD. Father wanted me to forward this to. It's the quarterly report concerning your family's recent investments in limb. Still one for Fridays. Donna from Limb. You dishonor us with all your whoremongering.
Malik, looks like Hong Sr. was upset with Hong Jr.'s behavior and threatened to cut off his inheritance if he didn't stop whoring around. Sounds like he considered Evelyn beneath the family name.
And if he knew she was pregnant, I can't believe Lee would do something like that just for money.
Speaking of money, The Hong family seems heavily invested in both Bell Tower and Lim. That could explain the cover-up and lack of a proper investigation. I'll stick around a bit. I'm sure there's still more to find.
Oh, that totally wasn't spliced.
Malik, I think I got a probable murder weapon. A broken clock. The kicker is the hands line up roughly with Evelyn's TOD. Coincidence?
Of course, what it is with a clock.
You really think?
If Lee's as dumb as you say, maybe. We'd need lab tech analysis to confirm, but if there ever was a smoking gun, it fits. I'll make one last sweep to make sure I got everything.
Clearly expecting a fucking dinner.
Malik, I found a baseball bat, but it looks clean. Almost like it's been washed recently.
Maybe Lee washed Evelyn's blood off of it.
That's what I'm thinking. But I'm not sure it could inflict the type of laceration she had. Okay, I think that's it. I'm heading to the hive now. I doubt we'll find anything else in here without calling in a forensics team.
Sounds good.
Nice. This conversation is completely natural and totally not spliced in.
You shouldn't be down here, Lao Wai. I know you probably heard that Bell Tower keeps the streets of Lower City safe.
Lower City, that's what the abbreviation standard for. Lower City Police Department. Oh yeah, and I should have gone to Lim. Okay. Back through the woman's toilet we go. There we go. It's a bit hard to get in, but this pretty much is call for radical solutions.
Malik, I'm in the hive. What's your plan?
Find Lee and talk to him. I want you to convince him you know exactly what he did to Evelyn and why. If you can make him panic, I'm willing to bet he'll spill his guts. Just make it look like blackmail. If he's willing to pay to keep you quiet, he's basically tying his own noose. I'll listen in and record everything.
Got it.
How much you want to bet he's that dead guy in the basement? Wind plum. Okay, nothing changed. Oh no, the office is closed, isn't it? So if we know it, Lee, eh?
That's all you get from me, Lao Wai. Capsule 301, Alice Garden Pods. That's where your hacker is.
Where does this lead? Cheeky little plates to listen in. exit to soothe.
Access granted.
Okay.
Access granted.
Hive security. Chen says he's sitting on a huge stash of gear, all top notch. And that's about that collection job we just did.
Access granted.
Ooh, that's a big payday. That was a bit of fucking money, wasn't it? Oh, hi. Oh.
Access denied.
Stop right there!
Oh, they're all moving here. Oh yeah. This doesn't cost me anything, right? No, it does cost me a bit of energy. At least I'm safe in here.
waiting for you, Lao Wai.
All because I failed that fucking hack. Do I need this? No, I don't. Okay, they just dropped it. They're not suspicious at all. Saves coming shit now.
Access granted.
Someone got tortured. Doesn't look like a lead to me. And that's the same guy. Yeah. I'm guessing he's among the clientele now.
I've got you covered.
That was curious.
They say the Hive serves the best drinks in Lower City.
They say the owner of this place is connected, you know?
He's gonna be alone waiting for a date, isn't he?
我很忙啊。
Lee.
What you want, Chrome Boy?
Is your name Lee Hong?
Yeah, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. What's it to you?
I want to talk to you about Evelyn Carmichael.
Man, piss off! I already told all you narcos all there is to say.
Relax. I'm not with the police. I work private. And you could say I specialize in cases like yours.
If you ain't police, then what the fuck you want?
A simple proposition. I have proof that shows you murdered Evelyn. And I want you to pay me 2.5 million credits to make that proof disappear.
2.5? Bullshit. You ain't got shit on me, narco. I ain't paying you shit.
I strongly suggest you reconsider.
And I strongly suggest you get the fuck out of my face. Cause unless you got your proof right here, I ain't got shit to say to you.
All right. Let's start with the police report. I know your story doesn't match up with the evidence at the scene of Evelyn's fall.
Oh yeah? And why's that?
Because the police report itself was falsified. Why else would that be? if not to cover up a weak alibi.
Man, you gotta be kidding me. That's some weak-ass shit right there.
Not only does the evidence not add up, but neither does your testimony. You lied about why Evelyn fell down the stairs in the first place. You said you'd both been drinking heavily prior to the accident, and the reason Evelyn fell was because she was drunk. We both know that isn't true.
Man, that shit was in the papers.
Now, if the evidence doesn't fit and your story was a lie, then how did Evelyn die on that night? Well, the answer is pretty simple, really. You killed her. But how? By hitting her in the head with that antique clock you keep so prominently displayed in your apartment. The lacerations on her head, the intracranial hemorrhaging, it's the perfect match.
In my apartment? How the fuck do you know what's in my apartment?
And like any good crime of passion, you needed motivation, something to fuel your violent outbursts. What did Evelyn say or do to make you murder her? She told you she was pregnant, and you panicked. Faced with the prospect of losing your easy way of life, you struck out at her in anger.
How? That's impossible.
But now the final piece of the puzzle. Why was Evelyn's death never considered a murder investigation? Because your family, one of the wealthiest and most influential families in Shanghai, covered it up. But whose silence did they buy?
I mean, both are true.
Bell Tower. Your family's sizable investments in Bell Tower assured they would turn a blind eye to any of your run-ins with the law, no matter how serious.
Fuck this shit, man! And fuck you!
I can help you, Lee, but only for a price.
Alright, fuck! I can't believe this shit! I'll pay you, man! I'll pay you, just... What do you need from me?
Details. Let me hear your side of the story, and then we'll move on from there.
I don't know. Evelyn, that stupid bitch! She was going to ruin me. I didn't mean to kill her, okay? Evelyn wouldn't shut up about us, about the baby, so I hit her. I just wanted to make her shut her stupid mouth. But the dumb bitch started freaking out. So I hit her again until she finally stopped screaming. When I realized what I'd done, I panicked. She was barely breathing, so I carried her to the stairs near my apartment and dropped her. I had to make sure it looked like an accident. I had no choice. She trapped me. She just wanted my money. I would have been ruined.
I need to go. We'll be in contact again soon.
Huh? What about the evidence? And the money? Where the fuck you going?
Goodbye, Lee.
Yeah. Walk away from Lee? I'm doing
Malik, please tell me you got a recording of all that.
Oh my God, Jensen, I could kiss you right now.
Oh, you better.
I can't believe you got him to confess so openly like that.
To be honest, it was easier than I was expecting. You were definitely right about Lee. He's not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed.
Well, don't get too cocky just yet. Before I send our little friend's confession off to the local media and authorities, I want to get some Shanghai street justice first. There's a control panel linked to the hive I need you to hack. Uploading the coordinates now.
Disable hive. Security. Girl, what are you doing? I was just there. Oh, fuck me. That's a bouncer too. She just asked me the most benign fucking thing, And it's the hardest fucking thing in this mission.
You shouldn't be here, sir. Get moving.
Fuck. Why is this? Why is this part of my fucking mission? Hello?
Stop right there!
How do you fucking get rid of that cunt? And these three cunts. These three! Because of course they are here. Can I create some noise? Elsewhere in this building? Quick.
Go! Now! I won't say it again! Last warning!
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to hack this. Yeah, this is not a quick hack. This is not a quick hack in any fucking sense of the word.
Shouldn't be here.
Oh, fuck me. Fuck my ass. Okay, they're done. We take a nap.
Access granted.
That was the fucking most wasteful hack I've ever fucking done.
Alright, Malik. It's hacked.
Verifying the signal. Come on, come on. Okay, I'm in. Remote frequencies are clear, thank God. Uploading now. And done. Meet me in front of the hive, Jensen. I have a little surprise for our friend Lee.
This is gonna broadcast it on the fucking panels. Fuck. I'm so mad about that one hack.
Jensen.
Malik.
Well, first take this. I was gonna use it myself, but after everything you've done, I think you deserve it more.
So what are you gonna do now?
I have a few loose ends to tie up, and I need to make sure this autopsy report finds its way into the right hands. The Hongs aren't gonna buy their way out of this one.
Lee's confession is solid. With that and the evidence from the autopsy, there's no way he can avoid prosecution. Justice will be served.
Oh, justice will be served, all right. You might want to stick around for a second. I've got one last little surprise for our friend Lee. Are you facing the hive? It's almost showtime. In 3, 2...
Malik.
Just watch.
I don't know. Evelyn, that stupid bitch. She was going to ruin me. I didn't mean to kill her, okay?
Malik, remind me never to piss you off.
After everything you've done here for Evelyn, for me, you'd have to try pretty hard, mister.
She even included fucking fingerprint scans and shit. Like a bystander would give a fuck. Very good. I'm gonna take this one for increased jump. I still have to buy the 2 Praxis kits. So we're gonna have some money on our hands as well.
I don't know. Evelyn, that stupid bitch. She was going to ruin me.
It's fantastic, isn't it? Oh, look at that fucking jump. Wow.
Cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we...
Buy those fucking kits.
You need Praxis software? Neuroprotein? Something else? Look at computer.
Very racist. Not funny.
You're very welcome, sir.
Okay. We got 3. We could be completely silent. Get a crystal ending. And oh, it's activation manual. All right. It's pretty good. Is there anything else I really want? Like there's this, of course. That's mostly counter hack. I should invest in that tree right there. How long have we been going? 2.5 hours.
Appears that I may have to retract an earlier statement. Millionaire Hugh Darrow has contacted me personally to deny allegations of involvement in secret United Nations.
I don't know. I feel like I want to keep these short because I'm not terribly engrossed in it. But at the same time, I know I'm basically waiting for this fucking the whole day. And then when I'm done, I have nothing else to do. And I feel like shit. So maybe we'll push through past the point where there's diminishing returns.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project.
Like, I genuinely don't remember if Deus Ex 1 had a lot of just walking around doing nothing. I mean, there was, but it felt a little bit more concise for what it's worth.
Our best chance of doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of iron.
Forget it, man. You're not my type.
This isn't a booty call, Van Bruggen. This is about you and some friends of yours I met in Detroit.
Detroit? Yeah, okay. I got it now. You with Seraph, right? You were there when I had to pull the plug.
So you admit it. You were running a mole.
The heck, man. Just the heck. Worst decision I ever made taking that gig. As you can obviously see.
You attack my people, Windmill. You hope to walk away from this, you tell me what you know.
Down, boy. I've got no allegiance to that backstabbing bitch who hired me. Especially after she painted a target on my back. The girl you want is Zhao Yunru, Tai Young Medical's CEO.
Tai Young Medical? They're Seraph's biggest competition.
How do you think they got that way? Zhao doesn't like competition, see? So she uses hack attacks, blackmail, extortion, anything she can do to destabilize him. No offense, but Seraph was just the latest in a long line.
You got any proof of this?
There's a surveillance recording in the Tai Young Tower. I've stashed it on the server in case I ever needed an insurance policy.
Not a very smart place to hide it, seeing as you don't work there anymore.
Things got hot before I could move it. And now, I got you to get it for me. Of course, you can't just walk into that place. You're gonna need an employee card encoded with your biometrics to use the TYM shuttle.
Let me guess. You're gonna tell me where to get one.
Hey, I'm always prepared. There's a certain security guard, likes to dabble with the ladies. You'll find him at the Hung Hua Hotel top floor corner room. Sneak in, snatch the card while he's otherwise engaged, and bring it back here so I can code it with the biometrics in your passport.
I was there when you flatlined that Mo, Van Bruggen. You think I'm gonna trust you?
You have to if you want that evidence. Now run along, Sarif man, and don't get too distracted watching the action.
He has a very peculiar French accent on him. When he gets back fucking in. Oh, what a cunt.
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with
Yep. Oh, I nearly forgot. If we ever get to that particular wall, we can go and collect whatever that seemed like a practice kit or something. Maybe we can do it now. I do have Typhoon? I do. No, not Typhoon. Whatever that other thing was. What are you on the fritz, eh? To be honest, I just need to remember where I am.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify
Many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty. When will we hear this?
as soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview.
Okay. Not there. It was through here, no? I think it was. It so is. Yeah. You see that? That's called not taking lethal damage when you drop down. And I can stun people with that little maneuver. Yeah, I can't actually get through there.
喂，谁呀？
That wasn't a praxis, right? I think it was stun dart shit. Which means it ultimately wasn't worth it. As you might hazard a guess. Though we do have a lot of new toys. Expect a bonus in the next drop. Okay. God. Cyberpunk 2077 is gonna live and die by what I decide is good or bad club music. This is good cyberpunk club music. And if it doesn't cover at least this bar, there will be much frowning. Oh, it's that room with those blokes.
Jensen, you got any news yet? You know I hate being left in the dark.
Yeah, I found Van Bruggen. Looks like the Tai Young Medical Corporation hired him and the mercs to destabilize us.
TYM? They already have the lion's share of the global augmentation market. Why use Van Bruggen?
In order to get that share. Hopefully I'll be able to prove it once I get this smart card back to Van Bruggen.
You need backup, let me know.
And now I need to go all the way back to the pods, which someone considered to be a good idea. That's totally gonna work out. The pod! The pod! Like I'm slowly getting my head around town. It's just a little bit. A little bit confusing is all. Because it's a lot of just one single way to get to a place. Which I don't necessarily like. Like, of course you can unlock some shortcuts by playing clever. But it's not enough shortcuts. It's not cool. Like, I upgraded my sprint. It's like the only upgrade that I get. Aiming motion control, couldn't give a shit. Typhoon, couldn't care. Okay, here I can sprint for an additional 5 seconds. If I only spend stuff in the don't breathe in toxic gases part of the screen. Which might as well be the lowest priority thing.
You actually came back. My faith in human nature is restored.
Save it. Here's the smart card and my passport. Now start encoding.
There you go. All shiny and bio-encoded, just like I promised.
Where do I find this recording?
On a surveillance server in the TYM tower. But that badge will only get you into the lower city factory via their employee shuttle.
And how am I supposed to get up to the tower from down here?
Never said it wouldn't require a little finesse. Look, the tricky part is getting through the Pangu. But you're a resourceful guy. I have faith in you.
Right. And after I'm through the floof?
You'll be in the upper city tower. The server you want is in the central security hub. The login and password are on this. Now, about my reward.
Fire medical, man! They're here!
Banner! I want that hacker dead!
You gotta help me, Jason. They're gonna kill me!
And that concerns me how?
Ah.
Oh, come on, man. I helped you out. At least give me a weapon so I can defend myself.
Sorry, Windmill. You're on your own.
What's with this lighting?
Fuck you, man!
I got a concussion grenade somewhere.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project.
They're not moving.
All of my attention these days.
You're referring to the Panchaea Project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance of doing this is to modify ocean temperatures to a combination of
They got miniguns on me?
as soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my
Okay, I'll need to be a little, just teeny tiny bit, a little more tactical. Is what I'll need to be. Tranquilizer is very nice.
It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that I may have to retract an earlier statement. Millionaire Hugh Darrow has contacted me personally to deny allegations of involvement in secret United Nations meetings about the augmentation debate. Here's what the man had to say.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
You're referring to the Panchaea Project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time. Our best chance of doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of ions. Don't make me!
You've had it! More risk than certainty.
Don't make me!
If you would like to see more of my exclusive interview with Hugh Darrow, log on to www.titusweb.com.
Ocean temperatures through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal management.
I heard that! Come out!
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my
Stop him! There! Too late to hide.
Something got me.
Just get on patrol. You see anyone? Shoot.
It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that I may have to retract an earlier statement. Millionaire Hugh Darrow has contacted me personally to deny allegations of involvement in secret United Nations meetings and the augmentation process.
Keep your eyes open. My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
You're referring to the Pentagon Project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earthseeker's sphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal management.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow, but many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty. When will we be able to see the truth for ourselves?
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with Hugh Darrow, log on to www.picusweb.com. This is Eliza Cassette, reporting to you live from Picus.
Tell me you saw that. See anything?
God damn it.
It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that I may have to retract an earlier statement. Millionaire Hugh Darrow has contacted me personally to deny allegations of involvement in secret United Nations meetings and the augmentation process. Here's what the man had to say.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention.
You're referring to the Pentagon Project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earthseeker's sphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal management.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow, but many people believe that your Arctic Ocean is more risk.
I tried pressing the stun button, but fire doesn't really mean anything.
It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that I may have to retract an earlier
Mines, eh? Wait a second. It's very Deus Ex of me.
It's you or me!
You know what?
Someone's shooting! Let's check it out.
It's not a hard shot. To not miss, Jensen.
Hold it!
I know it saves scummy as shit, but I need at least this convenience.
Just get on. You see anyone? Someone's shooting! Need a bit of light.
They impede me.
I'm gonna find you! Someone...
Heavy rifle ammo. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. We made it.
Malik, get Pritchard on the line. Tell him I need everything he's got on the Tai Young Medical Building. Schematics, blueprints, everything.
That might take a while, Jensen.
Yeah, well, he's got as long as it takes for me to find this Tai Young shuttle Van Bruggen talked about and ride it to their factory. Jensen out.
Sounds are really shaky. Reduce reticle growth due to movement. Oh, that's absolutely useless. It's only if you're running and gunning. Level 4 hacks. Who knows when they're gonna be useful. Like, I'm very tempted to go for another couple of seconds of cloak.
Back away, sir. This is none of your business.
Sure it isn't.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better.
Cheeky little shuttle. We don't have any unfinished ones. At least I'd like to think. We've got guns. Corporate passport. It's weird that they find it necessary to have these items. Let's see. Yeah. We're cutting it off tonight. Here. At this terminal. Oh, I don't know how good of an idea Deus Ex is. Like, I'm having fun, but there's no one here. It's great. It's kind of a... Leave Hardy alone for 6 hours and then he'll come out of the fucking other side. Should just play Assassin's Creed and die. Good night.